Alrighty, we're back and we're going to play more of The Raven. We are on Chapter 1. We are playing Constable Zelna. We just talked to Lady Clarissa Westmacott.
Mrs. Miller made a good impression. She wanted to protect Lady Westmacott from me, a pushy admirer. Very diligent. But she does seem a little nervous and tense. I imagine she has her work cut out for her with Matt. And a difficult boss, from what they say. An extraordinary woman. Talented, intellectual, extremely rich, and the most successful writer of all time. Yet, they say she can be difficult on occasion, and that she's rather unhappy. Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
The little boy, Matt, he's your son?
Oh, yes. Has he done something?
No. I've already met him. Clever little fellow.
We always call him Professor because he's so precocious. If only someone could just drive the mischief out of him.
Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I was totally focused on my work.
She's always got an awful lot to do, my Mary.
You have to tell me if that's not all right with you.
Good Lord, child. Knit as much as you want.
So, nothing out of the ordinary.
No, Constable.
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna read in our... hello, journal, please. Let's see here. Here, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. I just adore her. To me, she's the greatest author of the century and certainly the most successful. Such a shame that she stopped writing. Haven't read anything about it in the press yet. Fans around the world would be in an uproar when they find out. Clarissa Westmacott's most successful mysteries. Little Indians? What could that be? Death on the Rails? Could be the Orient Express. Murder in Egypt? I'm sure there was something like that. I'm referring to Agatha Christie books. Under Full Moon, Styles' Affair of Mystery, The Vicarage in the Mirror, Maurice Partou's Easter. I'm sure... I'd like these to be like references to Agatha Christie books because I'm just seeing Agatha Christie in her. But yeah. Little Indians sold more than 100 million copies, making it the most successful mystery novel of all time. I'm thinking that could be... I think it's called 10 Little Niggers from the beginning, but since that is offensive nowadays, it's called 10 Little something else. I cannot remember. Do I have it here? I must have it here. I have like 30 Agatha Christie books. I know you can't hear me because I'm leaning away from the microphone. Okay, I can't find it, but anyways, whatever that one was. Cool one. Mary Miller and Matt Miller. I like the picture. Miss Miller? Like, to me it says Miss Miller, but he said Mrs., so I'm confused. Was introduced to me as Lady Westmacott's companion. I think she's really more of a carer. She seems rather tense, nervous, and a bit unbalanced. Maybe it has something to do with her son Matt. I like Matt. He's a lively, inquisitive boy, but it seems like his mother's got her hands full dealing with him. Ah, more secrets. The door to Professor Lucien's compartment is locked from the inside, it seems. I have to find a way to open the lock. Let's look at the toothpicks. Oh,
the
using the
steward
force.
must have forgotten the toothpicks. Normally he would offer them discreetly after dinner.
We need a toothpick.
I bought it last week at a flea market. I like it because it tells a story. I suppose the previous owner bought himself a newer one. This one still works just fine, though.
Cool.
Pills. For my heart. I'm supposed to take one if I have trouble. My daughter insisted that I take them with me. She was strongly against this little adventure, but I wasn't about to change my mind.
Aw, he has a daughter. Alright. Let's go over here. Whoa. Let's see here. Look behind the bar.
Butterscotch.
I've
loved them since I was a child. Their only drawback, they don't play nice with false teeth.
He really is an older man, isn't he?
Maybe if I just suck it.
It's cool playing an older man for once. You don't play older people. More people of a slightly more advanced age in games very often.
Who'd have thought that one day butterscotch would remind me of my age and of all the things I had to leave behind?
I don't know. Here's Dr. Gebhart. Gebhart. Maybe. Yeah, Gebhart. Behind the bar.
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
Of course not. Of course not.
The pad on which the steward writes orders, empty. Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today. I don't need the pad, but the pencil might come in handy.
Borrowing.
The steward probably uses the scissors on hard-to-open packages. These days, nearly everything is sealed up tight. A colleague recently told me about dry powdered soup in small bags. I couldn't believe it.
Totally. I think this is in the 1960s, yeah. So.
Perhaps he keeps the compartment keys in there. Locked. Where could he be? A shortwave radio. It's amazing how small these things have become in the last 10 years.
I can't see it because your stomach is in the way, dude. I think it's on. Yeah, you can hear it a little bit over the train. It might be because I have the music turned down. Let's see if... Do I do this? No, it actually didn't change much. Okay, cool. Resume game. It's on. Let's turn it off, I guess. Because we're cool. Like that. Okay, actually, the music, listen, I have no idea. Let's talk to Dr. Gebhart. Or whatever.
Ah, Mr.
Zellner.
Right. How can I help you?
Any news about the robbery in London?
Quite something, wasn't it? It must have been professionals. The way they disabled one of the best security systems in the world. Most impressive.
People were injured.
Well, one cannot execute a robbery of that scale without collateral damage. It seems like the Raven has finally found a worthy successor. We can look forward to new and spectacular coups.
I'm afraid I won't enjoy his exploits this time around if the new Raven is so reckless.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative.
I meant to ask, the Baroness is missing her purse.
A Baroness? This train is really full of the creme de la creme. The Queen of Crime is over there, and now a Baroness as well.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no. Do you know Lady Westmacott? You were talking to her?
Well, I'm an admirer of her work.
Like so many others. I once read in the newspaper that only Shakespeare and the Bible sell more copies than her crime novels.
I read that too.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years to earn that kind of money.
She is totally Agatha Christie, I'm telling you.
There's something else. Do you know where the conductor is?
I'd like to know that myself. I told him to search for my missing suitcase in Zurich. He hasn't got back to me yet. He's probably in cahoots with the thieves and didn't bother getting back on the train. If we don't crack down on vermin like them, the rabble will rule the world one day.
Well, at the moment, we still don't know what really happened.
He is not here doing his job. That's bad enough.
I like that we have his ear in our face here.
Tell me, did you notice anything suspicious here on the train or in Zurich?
You mean, except for the fact that my suitcase was stolen on the platform?
Yes.
No. Is there any reason to be concerned?
No. just routine.
Constable Zellner, please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol. Legrand is his name, if I recall correctly.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train station in Zurich, he put a cash box into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an eye on cash boxes.
A cash box? Like the ones you'd find in safe deposit boxes?
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just what's inside.
Has to be Joel.
I do indeed have a theory, but what's yours?
A ruby was stolen in London. One of the legendary Eyes of the Sphinx. The second jewel, an emerald, is rumored to be in a Swiss bank vault, if I remember
we were
correctly.
right.
Both jewels were supposed to be exhibited together in Cairo for the first time in 50 years. It does make one wonder.
Indeed. Your newspaper caught my eye. May I borrow it for a second?
You can take the section with the article on the burglary. You're interested in that bit, aren't you?
You caught me out.
Here you go.
Dankeschön. Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhart.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
Really? 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 Alright. I already spoke to Dr. Gebhart in Zurich. He's a German doctor, planning on finishing up his career in Italy. I can't say I found him particularly likable. He's polite and courteous. Courteous? But I don't really think his friendliness is genuine. Something's off. I actually agree with that. Let's move on to outside, I think it said. Oh, definitely. Oh, good. This is how you do it. You hold on, okay?
The ladder leads up to the roof. It will be suicidal to climb up there while the train is at full speed. The
Yes.
wind, tunnels... no, I'll stay down here.
Yes, good. Do that. Enter. Oh, the freight car, and this is a saloon car. Oh, I see.
A box with a padlock. I suppose it contains tools for the train's crew, maybe for coupling and uncoupling the cars. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to reach from the ground than from up here.
It is indeed. Is that a secret? Toolbox might come in handy for opening Professor Lucien's door. All I need is the key. Oh. Okay, so the notebook has hints in it, which is awesome.
Locked.
Bang! Bang!
Oh, shit.
Don't move!
Matt, have you gone mad?
I'll shoot! Hey, my pistol!
You'll get it back in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past the window.
Yes, sure. Now get moving.
Wait.
Oh,
Ask him
man.
what he meant. Dude. You missed, like, vital info, I'm sure. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. So, we will... Oh, gosh, we have so much stuff. Or much, but yeah.
Matt will get his pistol back in Venice. That and a good dressing down. I strongly suspect that the door is locked.
Nah.
No, it's open. Hello? Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
Put the gun down, Robert. If I may introduce... Constable Robert Oliver from the Yard. This is the revered Constable Zellner of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
Nope.
I hope you'll acknowledge that I, as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train, as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
There is a certain Professor Lucien on the train. He's an archaeologist from London.
And what's his story?
Well, it seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Locked him out?
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been. Do you think the locked door could be important?
Professor Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zellner, be my eyes and ears on the train, and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment. Report back to me when you're through.
My pleasure, monsieur. And then there's the Baroness. She's missing her purse.
Baroness von Trebitz? Interesting.
Indeed, sir.
But it has nothing to do with our case.
So I shouldn't concern myself with the matter.
Why not? It's your job as a policeman. But don't expect me to be particularly interested in a lost purse.
Then I was right. You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
That's none of your business.
Perhaps that someone recently struck in London.
And how would I bait my trap then?
With an eye? An eye on its way from Zurich to Cairo.
Someone has done his homework. Well done, Constable.
What do you know of this Raven's heir?
He tried to blow me up.
Robert, we don't know who we're dealing with yet.
Oh.
In any event, the new Raven is a more
that-
dangerous man than the old one.
How do you know it's a man? It could just as easily be a woman.
That is
Or
correct.
several men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new Raven?
Monsieur,
Never mind.
I go attend to the door now.
Good. And, Constable Zellner,
Yes?
don't bother us unless you have something new to report.
Of course. A thief might get anxious if there's too much activity in the freight car.
Exactement. Knock twice. Then we'll know that it's you.
Understood.
Okay, cool. Cool.
An investigation on behalf of Legrand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might even be able to see this case through to the end.
Cool. Alright, so I don't know if we can use a toothpick or anything. No. I'm presuming we're gonna go get text at the bottom if we can use stuff together. Or, you know, on things. Alright, let's go find Matt. I think that will be a good idea. We can ask him about finding the purse, right? Because his mother said he was good at finding things.
Oh, Constable?
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
My son didn't make any trouble for you, I hope. It's just that he just walked past us, silent and seething. That's usually a sign that someone's laid down the law.
I'm afraid so. He played a trick on me, a rather dangerous one. The lad left me no choice but to take away his wooden pistol as a punishment.
I understand. And thank you. Matty is a very lively child. Sometimes he needs a strong fatherly hand.
Where is
Whoa.
Matt's father, if I may ask?
He's gone.
Ah, I understand.
Could you, leave Matty's pistol here, perhaps? So you don't have to bother with it?
Of course. I told him he wouldn't get it back until Venice.
Very well. Thank you again, Constable.
My pleasure. Maybe. Kinda, I guess. Alright, so we don't have that anymore. He's still... Yes. So we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna talk to... Maddie. Or Matt. Matt. Oh, we can take the book. Maybe we should do that. I missed that.
Should I ask for an autograph? That would be quite unprofessional. But on the other hand...
Meh, you can always ask.
Hello, Matt. Oh, come on. Are you going to be angry with me for the rest of the trip?
Until I get my pistol back.
I gave it to your mother.
Couldn't you have just raked me over the coals?
Would you have learned anything from that?
I didn't learn anything from this either.
Come on, Matt. Did you really think that you can ignore me for longer than I can ignore you? I'm Swiss. It's practically a national sport.
Alright, cool.
Matt is digging in his heels. I won't get anything out of him as long as he's angry with me.
I know.
Would you like a butterscotch?
You think you can bribe me?
Yep.
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Friends again?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
All
learn
right.
anything
And
from you
no
giving him
dangerous
candy.
nonsense anymore.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Your mother is Lady Westmacott's companion, correct?
Yeah, but it's not like you think. At first I thought, boy, you must be really wicked if you need to pay for friends. But the lady's really okay. A bit odd and really old. But other than that, she's great. She likes me.
The lady has peculiar taste.
Hey!
Aw.
You and your mother, do you both live on Lady Westmacott's estate?
I'm only there for the holidays. Most of the time I'm at boarding school.
I imagine that's not very pleasant.
No, it's fine. I have friends there. You always have to be so quiet in the lady's house. And I'm not allowed to bring any friends.
Such a big house with so many places to hide and no one to play hide and seek with.
You said it.
And how long has your mother worked for the lady?
2 years.
And your father? What does he do?
He stayed home. I used to go fishing with him. And hunting. He even let me shoot a real gun.
And then?
Then Mom fought with him. And he left. I was 7.
Aw.
Oh, and how old are you now?
In 8 months, I'll be 9 years old.
He's a
And
big boy.
do you already know what you want to be when you grow up? A burglar?
No. We'll see. Maybe an actor.
Really? Well, I don't know. You need a lot of talent for that. I'm an actor in a theater group, you know?
You are?
Oh, yes. And I'm one of the best in our group, if I may say so. I get really deep into my roles, you know? I don't just talk like the character. I think like him. I become him. It's the only way to... Matt, are you okay?
Oh, damn.
I think you just have to be good at copying things to be an actor.
That wasn't bad. Disturbing, but not bad.
Haha.
The Baroness in the second compartment over there is missing her purse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Do I ever?
Hmm?
That guy
it's
over
the
there?
violinist
The
dude.
violin case?
What
Of
about
course it is.
He picked up something in Zurich and put it in his violin case.
Really?
Yeah, and
Duh.
he made sure that nobody saw him.
But you saw him.
Uh-huh.
Did you also see what it was?
Nah, not really. But now that I think of it, it must have been the Baroness's purse.
I
think
should
you're
look
right.
into it, shouldn't I?
I think so.
I think you could be right, because from what we've heard about him, he seems like he might not have, from what we have heard of him, he might not have that many scruples. At least not taking from people who have money. So, yeah.
Tell me, have you seen the steward anywhere?
No. He was walking around a little while ago, though.
Hopefully they didn't forget him in Zurich.
What's he supposed to do?
I'm looking for a key to open a compartment door.
Did you check his things behind the counter?
I'm sure the drawers will be locked.
Can't you break it open? Or pick the lock like the Raven?
Perhaps. But I'd need a piece of wire or something like that.
Ask my mom. She has a lot of hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up her hair.
Thanks for the tip. So long.
Why?
So longer.
Haha. Matt has a lot of good stuff here.
The violin case looks pretty old. But that doesn't say anything about the quality of the violin. The best violins are often in the oldest cases.
The best ones are Stradivariuses from the 18th century. I think my violin is from 1920. I think it says on the inside it was made like 1920. Well, we would like to open the window, right?
I like the book. It describes life in a small English village. The characters are lifelike, and you can tell that it's based on the author's own experiences.
Cool. So, what happens if we, Oh, we can read the newspaper. Cool.
Let's see if there's any news. Blah, 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 blah. Eye of the Sphinx. One of two priceless jewels. Extraordinary pure ruby. 2000 BC, etc., etc. Old news. And here, shocking burglary. Professional thieves surprised by museum guard Charles Langley and Constable Robert Oliver of Scotland Yard. Explosion. Constable Robert Oliver from Scotland Yard. He was there when the first eye was stolen. Now he's guarding the second one. Luna's Drops. The calming herbal liqueur for women. A glass a day. It relaxes the nerves and maintains domestic tranquility. Luna's Drops. If you don't want to bother your husband.
That's so typical. For women are always hysterical and nervous, and they need calming stuff because, you know, the husband is the important dude, important person.
A story about the upcoming Oscars and Cleopatra's chances of winning. An incredible feat. They built the largest movie set of all time in Rome. And because of the main actress's many illnesses, several changes of director, and months of delays, cost shot to over $40 million. The most expensive movie ever made. A record never to be broken.
Could that be that Cleopatra movie? Well.
John Surtees won the Formula One World Championship for the first time on Saturday. He also won the World Championship in motorcycle racing from 1956 to 1960, making him the only man in motorsports to win World Championships in both motorcycle and Formula One events. Not really my cup of tea. Too loud, too fast, too much exhaust.
Haha. So I think we read everything. Cool. If we open the window, he's just gonna go all like, could you please? I don't like draft.
What are you doing? Didn't I make myself clear? The window stays closed.
You're not alone on this train. I want the window open.
Swiss politeness doesn't seem to be what it used to be. I'm not going to catch a cold because of you. Go somewhere else if you don't like it.
We have to... I guess we have to get him away from there, right? Like, to examine it?
Hello, sir.
The window stays closed.
I didn't come because of the window. I'd like to take a look at your violin case.
This is all too much. First the fuss about the window, and now you want to look in my violin case.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it is.
Absolutely not. Get yourself a warrant or whatever it's called. Until then, adieu.
But...
Adieu.
Cool. Should we open the window again? He's gonna kill us.
That makes no sense. The violinist would close the window immediately, and I wouldn't have enough time to search his violin case.
Yes, we have to prop it up or something. Ooh, put a toothpick in the runner.
The tip of the toothpick is stuck between the window and the runner.
Cool. Yay!
What nerve! I'll complain to your superiors.
Yep. I like that he won't notice us. No one notices us.
I don't know anything about violins. It may very well be a very expensive violin, or not.
Hey, what are you doing there?
I was taking your case for safekeeping, since it was left here unattended. When I picked it up, the cover unlatched.
I never leave my violin unattended.
Ah, then no one else could have put this purse in your case.
Someone must have snuck it in, like you.
Aha, for sure. And you have a pistol in the case because...
I don't owe you an explanation. It's mine. I have a gun license. Now, take the damned purse to the Baroness and leave me in peace. Just get lost.
It won't be that easy. I'll report the incident to the Italian authorities in Venice.
Yes, please. Haha. Oh, we're like gaining points when we do stuff that's correct, I guess, or smart stuff. 5,000 points, oh yeah. Okay, so I guess the violinist. Lady Westmacott considers Kreutzer to be a sort of man who leeches off of others. Is there anything new there? I don't think so. No. This. No. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Secrets. No. I suspect the Baroness lost her purse and that Kreutzer, the violinist, found and pocketed it. Or could he be a pickpocket? Whatever the case may be, he's committed a crime. Miss Miller-Matt's father seemed to be separated, and it seems like the boy blames her for it. Lady Westmacott really seems to like Matt. She's paying for a good education for him. Constable Robert Oliver, the constable, seems to be an honest man, but not a clever one. He worships Legrand. That much is clear. He's proud to be working at the side of the great detective. To be honest, I'd feel the same in his place. Constable Oliver was in the British Museum the night of the robbery. Most curious, he was just a stone's throw from the Raven when he stole the first eye, and now he's supposed to be guarding the other one? Alright, so, let's go give the purse back. Actually, really, we should take a break. I think time's kind of up, but let's, oh, search the purse.
Should I take a look inside? It would be a breach of trust. On the other hand, there might be important clues to be found.
Oh, jeez. Let's do it.
Some letters. Private. And here? A picture. A family in a garden. From the light clothing of the people in the picture and the strong shadows, I'd say the picture was taken on a sunny day. Banknotes. British pounds, French francs, Italian lira. Much more than most would carry with them. But probably suitable for a wealthy lady like the Baroness.
Oh, turn the picture over?
Tough to read. It's old-fashioned German. I learned it in school, but I'm a bit out of practice. I've been writing with the Latin-style script for 10 years now, like everyone else. Seems like it says, "For my dear little sister Meta, summer in Masuria, 1926. The Baroness must have been a young woman in 1926. She probably spent the summer holidays with her family there. Pleasant memories carried in a picture, but it's none of my business. I should give the Baroness her property back."
Okay, well, we checked it. Whee! Oops. And we're back here. Cool. We could... No, you know what? We're gonna save and break here. And there's gonna be... sure, let's save in a new slot. Just because we can. Alright, so, I'm happy that I've managed to work so much stuff out. I'm sure I'm gonna revert to a walkthrough somewhere along the line, or at least the hints, because sadly that's what I do, because I miss things, but so far, yay! I'm kind of proud of myself. Anyways, I hope you're all enjoying the Raven. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you later.